It's here. It's in the building. Well, my house. We're not in a building. Well, yes, it is a building, but we got the FLP02. This is Silverstone's... Dude, you guys know about this thing. So my other problem, if you guys were here at the beginning of the stream, other than paying way too much money for this, you probably can't tell what the issue is here on stream. My other problem is I don't like the color. I know that's going to sound crazy. Don't clip that out of context. I don't like the color because this isn't authentic beige. It's beige. Like, compared to black and white PCs, yes, this is definitely a retro throwback from the 90s. This isn't the real beige, though. I was building gaming PCs in the 90s. I know exactly what it was like. You guys saw that I put together a sleeper PC using an authentic 90s case. This is not the color. Bro's getting clipped. Let me finish. I don't know how much you can tell on camera, but this is a fake beige. It has like a green tint to it. Can you guys see it? It's not real. I wish I had something real beige to show you. It's not the real deal. It's like let it yellow up a bit. It needs to yellow. I think it's hard to explain. I think there's like a green or a blue tint to it. I'm not sure. But it's like too fake. I don't know why they didn't nail it. So the one reason why that upsets me, other than it just not being authentic, which I feel like you could have done, is this is the GPU that we're putting inside the build today. We have an RX 9070 XT. The reason we're using this specific XFX Quicksilver model, you may be asking, is because this is the model that allows you to replace the side panels. So what we're doing today is we are going to be building a black and beige sleeper build. We're not doing the white. The reason why my white sleeper build looks so good is because I spray painted the inside white. I'm not going to spray paint a brand new case white. That would be dumb. There's a lot of black colored accents in this case. We got the grommets, we got the fan grill, and a couple of the connectors and whatnot in the back here. All the screws, all the hardware. There's a lot of black color in here. So I wanted to match that. If I put white parts in here, that would look dumb. So we got this GPU because you can remove the side panels. What color side panels did I 3D print? Beige. Real beige. They don't match. I bought two different filaments that were beige color, and neither one of them are remotely close to this fake beige. It's very upsetting. This is what I would consider authentic beige. Again, I don't know how much the camera shows it. Those look like the right kind of beige. Exactly. These are the right kind of beige. This is not. See. Again, I know I have to repeat myself a lot. The difference in color is not showing up on camera as much. I mean, it is, but not as much. There's like a green. Is it green? I don't know. I feel like there's like a green tint to it. It's not the real beige. This would have been so sick. Here, watch this. So this goes in. Oops, sorry. This goes in like this. Dude, look how cool this looks, man. Oh my god. This is why this is my favorite GPU on the planet. Look at this. Dude. Oh my god. How cool does that look? It's so good. I just 3D printed these yesterday. Oh my god. That looks so good. I'm so excited. I'm going to vertically mount this thing. The problem it's not. I mean, that still looks pretty decent. Actually, that still looks pretty good. It's just not it's not the right beige. Yeah, so I'm disappointed in the FLP02. I'm disappointed in the price. I'm disappointed in the lack of availability when this was announced months ago. And most importantly, I'm really disappointed with the color. It's just not authentic beige. Again, I bought multiple filaments of this, but as soon as I unboxed it, before I even bought the filament, as soon as I unboxed it, I was like, that is not right. It's just not the real deal. So a little disappointed in it. But it is what it is. But that's the GPU that we're going to be installing. For the rest of the sleeper build, we're making this full sleeper, man. We got 9800X3D. Just going all out. I got $3 million worth of RAM here. This is a 32 gigabyte DDR5, 6000 megahertz CL32. Dude, I know, man. I better hold on with both hands. This is just absolutely obnoxious. We're at the point where I don't even buy RAM anymore. Like, usually we have like very split accounts for, like, we have our YouTube build inventory and we have our ZTT builds pre-builts inventory. We're at the point where, like, it's like, dude, I'm not buying RAM. I can't find. I just go over to the ZTT builds guys and I'm like, hey man, like, can I get a RAM kit, por favor? So yeah, I don't want to know how much we paid for that one. And then I just also asked them for whatever the biggest SSD they had, and that happened to be a 4 terabyte Silicon Power UD90. I know between both of these, we're looking at like actually $1,000. Wow, that's actually true. Oh my God, we're cooked. This is actually $1,000 without the CPU, which is just ridiculous. But it's sleeper build, man. I had to go all out. Now here's where things start to not make sense if they weren't making sense already. I thought I was buying a good deal on an MSI B650 Tomahawk. Tomahawks are usually one of the better motherboards. And I was like, oh, dude, I got a 9800X3D. Give me a Tomahawk. The reason why it was such a good deal, I messed that one up. That one's on me. Scamazon, I didn't actually check. It could have been a scam. I'm pretty sure I just didn't look at it the whole way because it was a. When I say the price, it's gonna be like, yeah, that was obviously renewed. It was $126, I think. Is that what I wrote down? A Tomahawk obviously does not cost $126, $128. I think that was my bad. I did check the pins, and they seem to be all straight, but who knows if that thing's gonna boot, man. This is for our next LAN party at the office, so let's just hope that that works. To cool the 9800X3D, we got a Corsair Nautilus 360 RS LCD. Again, we're going with an all black build, so I didn't want to add RGB, but I did want to add some sort of customization to it. I don't know what I'm gonna put on the screen because you can put whatever you want on here. It's got to be something old retro, maybe like retro, maybe just the CPU temperature, but like retro text. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. But yeah, we got that. For cooling, I got a riser card in case if we do vertically mount the GPU. We had that in inventory, and then I don't know how we got this, but we also have a Corsair RMX or RM1000X. This is a tier A PCIe 5.1 fully modular beefy unit, so that'll be plenty. Oh, a little bit overkill, but let's start building actually. This is for we are doing one more LAN party for 2025 at the ZTT HQ, and this is going to be my PC for this LAN party. It's actually next week. So let's hope that this renewed motherboard actually works. Let's just stick with Windows for now. And hope for the best. Put Arch on it? No. Do you read YouTube chat? Usually. I've been slacking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I do have YouTube chat pulled up. We're using Arch, by the way. Thank you for telling us. Thank you for letting us know. We were actually all wondering, so thank you. I love ads that pay for PCs. I agree, man. I agree. I feel like our ads amount should be creeping up there to some nice PCs, but unfortunately with Ramageddon, we're going backwards. Hence the 5600 in the next giveaway. We might have to drop the storage down too. See, all the pins are good. I checked this before the stream. All the pins look fine. I don't see any that are bent. Try and keep it that way. Oop, what am I doing? But we shall see. We shall see. It is a used motherboard. Unintentionally. Let's get this 9800 X3D installed. Dude, I haven't built a PC while drinking in a couple months, man. Couple months. Feeling a little rusty. What does renewed mean? Like refurbished? I mean, it used is what it actually means. I don't know if it was actually refurbished. It could just be used and like approved. Somebody returned it, but it works. I mean, that's best case scenario. I don't actually know what renewed means. That's what it's supposed to mean. Oh, we're still got a little bit of an ad break. We'll save the RAM. We'll do the SSD first. I wouldn't do that to you. I wouldn't install the RAM during an ad break. Sorry. Using any cable extensions? No, I don't trust the. I didn't know what the cable management in the FLP looked like, so I didn't want to add cable extensions to the mix. And when I saw the color of the beige, oh well, wait, look at this. Hold on. We still got some plastic on here. Okay. Would a renewed mother... see, some of it's chip... Yeah, this is used. I didn't do that. I don't think I did. You can also see, like, some dents. I don't know if that's from the motherboard. But it... I mean, it was unpeeled. I don't know. Or maybe the previous owner didn't install it. I don't know what's happening. Used for show? They might have added new plastic? Yeah, I don't know if they do that. Would they? I mean, it would make sense to, but I don't know if they actually do that. Alright, here's our obnoxious 4 terabyte UD90. What the f... Oh, there we go. Okay. That's installed. Put this back on here. Is that upside down? I feel like that's upside down. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Only noobs with the 21-month resub says almost 2 years. Indeed, man. Thank you very much for the long-term support. All right, let's install this. We are now, unfortunately, to the point where this 32 gigabyte RAM kit costs $400. I think that's the actual going rate for it. So let me be clear. If this doesn't sound like a banger ASMR during installation, I'm going to be quite upset. I will not return it. I will not go that far because that would just... Dude, I need RAM just like you guys do. But if this doesn't sound good, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. I do have a feeling inside this Tomahawk motherboard this is going to be a banger though. Cranking up the volume? Yeah, feel free to crank up the volume. I'll tell you when to turn it back down. Alright, here we go. Stick numero uno. Oh my god, dude. I don't know why I took a break from streaming. That just sounded so good. That was a 10 out of 10. Like, give me another one. Let's hit him with the back-to-back. Dude, that was absolute money. Okay, that was a 9. All right, I'm turning the music back on. I don't want to turn this into a Silverstone hate thread. My only actual take is so far we haven't even built it yet, so this could change in real time. My only actual take is I am disappointed so far in a few things about the FLP02. We'll see what changes when I build it. I was really looking forward to this. I mean, I still am. But yeah, a couple things have been disappointing so far. I just want Silverstone to make a mini ITX FLP. That'd be cool. I mean, they didn't really have ITX PCs back then. At least, not to my knowledge. Can I put this on here? This is making me nervous. I don't know why this isn't, like, staying on here. I'm gonna get thermal paste everywhere, but I don't know what to do. Okay. AMD bracket. Which AIO is that? It is the Corsair Nautilus 360 LCD. I think the screws we need are in here. When does a joke become a dad joke? When the punchline becomes apparent. It was good. It was clever. It almost too clever though. I think that's where my issue was. Just a tiny amount of too much cleverness. We got a bunch of dad joke masters in the chat all of a sudden. I gotta be careful about what I say. I'm not gonna flood Thirsty Thursday with a bunch of bad dad jokes. 8 ads, my god. Dude, just get them out, man. Just I ain't got time for that. Is there a used limit on dad jokes? I think the more used, the better, no? Yeah, I mean, that's part... Yeah, I mean, like, dude, with my kids upstairs, I bust, like, the same 6 jokes throughout the week, and they think I'm hilarious. It's just rinse and repeat, man. I wish Twitch gave us ad warnings. Yeah, that would actually be nice. I get a warning. I get a 1-minute heads up. It's like, hey, if you're gonna say something important, hurry up. Because they're about to go in an ad. Wiggle test on the DDR? You think I'm gonna do a wiggle test on $400 RAM? Actually, I probably should. That's not a bad idea. Eris, Lice, Lucas, Straight Dabbin, Bob the Hot Dog. Dude, that is not your name. Please, I'm gonna look back up there again. I really hope I did not see that correctly. There is no way that's your name. But Bob the Hot Dog. What? Come on, Bob. What the? How is that your like? Come on, man. We gotta elevate the creativity a little bit on that one, Bob. Bob the hot dog. Sounds normal to me. Come on, man. Skibbity with a... Skibbity with the 300 biddies, thank you. Peak name, not gonna lie. I'm closer to a ban on that one, man. Bob the hot dog. Bob the hot dog is fire. Wow, maybe I have the bad take. Bob, be proud of your hot dog. No, we're not talking about Bob's hot dog. Don't. Come on, man. Don't be weird. This has nothing to do with Bob's hot dog. Bob is the hot dog. I mean, that's what it says. Bob the hot dog. It doesn't say Bob's hot dog. It's Bob the hot dog. Actually, he misspelled it. It's just DG. Bob the hot dog. Don't clip that. Don't. Editors, don't clip that one either, man. Changing my name to Bill the Hamburger? Come on, man. We can't be doing that. That would be a ban for copyright. Okay. Alright, these are installed. Let's, which way do we want to daisy chain them? I think we want to go this way. Where do we have... Yeah, we'll go this way. So, one thing that I like about the Nautilus is they just include these tiny PWM fan connectors instead of like super long ones that you got to deal with. And they're daisy chainable. So we can just plug this one into this one. And then this one into this one. And then that way this connector over here is the only one that we need to plug in. This is a little too short. But thankfully the Corsair Nautilus also comes with a single PWM fan extension cable. So you just plug that in here. Oops. And then you'll be able to route this to whatever PWM header you have on your motherboard. The reason I routed it this way, from here to here to here, is that way the connection is on this side, which is on this side of the motherboard, because we have a sysfan header right here and another header right here, depending on which one I want to use. There are no headers over here, so I wouldn't have wanted to daisy chain them all this way, because there's nothing to plug in on this side. So that's my thinking. Okay, last thing we got to do here for the motherboard prep is take these off and install the standoffs for the AIO. Did I just hear 32 gigs of SSD? Yeah, you did. That was the joke because of the RAM and SSD shortage. Dude, if I gotta explain jokes, it's just no longer funny. Probably wasn't funny to begin with, but come on, man. We're going through a RAM and an SSD shortage. So somebody thought it'd be funny to say I can only buy 32 gigs of SSD. I thought it was funny. I thought that was a zinger, man. Apparently, it didn't quite hit the mark. You said a joke, question mark? Dude, don't be... Come on, man. First off, it didn't come from me. I was just reading somebody else say it. Second off... Dude, just leave him alone, man. Mod? No, that's not a mod, man. If people are questioning your joke, that's not a mod. Come on, man. I got the joke, thank you. I did too. I thought it was good. I mean, like, it wasn't like a 10 out of 10. Like, I wasn't gonna golf clap it or anything. I thought it was a quick little zinger, so I repeated it. That's it, man. Why 1,000 watts? Only because we had this on the shelf already. A build like this definitely does not need 1,000 watts. You're right. F125? I mean, I haven't that's the one sad part about my newfound love for iRacing is I haven't opened up F125 since I bought iRacing. I loved F125, but now it's like I'd rather race online against real people And you definitely don't want to do that in F125 because people just wreck into you. Yeah, but I've been loving iRacing. Okay, so we just need one of these and one of these, like that. All right. I didn't realize that this RM1000X came with cable combs. I will take advantage if you don't mind. Yeah, I will definitely take advantage. I'll use all of these, except for this one. That one's for the 12 pin, which we don't have. Yeah, let's go. Is this a giveaway PC? No, this one is not. We are running a gaming PC giveaway. Dude, this one's for me, man. This is a sleeper build for our next LAN party next week. We did a LAN party for Thanksgiving at the ZTT office. We're doing another one for Christmas next week. Have you thought about doing flight sims? Nah, I mean, I've thought about it, but I don't really want to. Chippy with the 300 bit says, hey Zach, love the content. You gonna do more PC battles between your employees? Yeah. Yeah. I told them all just straight up before the video went live. I was like, if we get a sign that people like the video and it performs well, I'm down to immediately start planning the next one. And like I said, it was our second best launching video of all time. And all the comments are very, very positive. It seemed like so many people liked that video. So we will definitely be doing another one. But we're starting from scratch. So it's like, what price range do we want to do now? Do we want to add any additional rules? How do we want to change up the video? Because there's definitely parts of the video that I wish we did differently. But yeah, we're definitely going to do it again. What was the best performing video? Well, again, I'm talking about the launch of a video, not like overall views. I think we have a couple videos above 1 million. But in terms of like the first week performance, that's usually what I look at. The first one was the... oh wait, what was it? It was a $500 price to... I think it was a pure performance $500 build guide a couple months ago. That video took off. But this was a close second. It was almost our best launching video ever. Almost. Code with the 300 bit says, buying all the parts to build my first PC. Been watching your videos for a while and I'm feeling confident. Nice, man. I'm glad you said that. Everyone always asks, like, what all do I do before prepare, or how do I prepare for building my first PC? And I really do think the answer is build until you're confident in building. Like, you should have watched enough PC building videos that you're not scared about any individual step. If you think that, like, you're gonna screw up the AIO installation, that just means you need to watch more AIO installation videos before you do it. You can get to the point without touching computer components that you're confident in PC building before you actually start. Now, things will probably still go wrong, but you'll be confident that you know how to fix it, or you know how to teach yourself how to fix it. You know, I think people just need to get to that place before they start building, and then they'll be fine. There's a PC building sim. Yeah, I don't know if that actually works or not. Does it? What the heck is going on here, man? Okay, this is not a traditional cable comb at all. What the f... Oh, I see. Yeah, I don't know I genuinely don't know if PC building sim actually helps with PC building at all. I remember I played the first one like 8 years ago. However long ago that was. I have no idea if the new game helps, even remotely helps you. Update on RAM crisis. Worse. Worse, but same. Like, we are still in a RAM crisis. There has been no good news. And prices have gotten higher. That's it. PC Building Sim 2 is way better. Yeah, maybe I need to check it out. Is it worth like me spending time on it? Like, oh my god, can I not slide this? I think I might have messed this up. Yeah, this is not a cable comb. No. That lets you slide. I'm gonna have to take this whole thing off and start over. My wife doesn't believe me. I gotta prove her wrong. With what? Quick Draw 660? What does she not like? That you can build a PC? Or something else? She doesn't believe you for what? Data Factor with 300 bits says, should I upgrade to a 5080 from a 9070 now that NVIDIA's cut production? If you want to spend the money on a 5080 because you specifically want better performance, then yeah, now is probably the best time to do that. Yeah. I am not going to recommend you wait for anything. All signs are leading toward things are getting worse. So I'm not saying you need to upgrade. A 9070 is a really good graphics card. But yeah, if you're thinking about doing that, yeah, now would probably be the best time to do it. First build? Yeah, prove her wrong then. Build that PC, man. You got this. Just watch videos. Watch videos, and I found free RAM on Facebook Marketplace. Should I trust them? That sounds like rage bait. And not even good rage bait. Can we ban the guy that keeps making Zach's feet jokes, please? On Twitch? What happened with your semen last stream? It's the phone. We were talking about the phone, the Siemens. Come on, man. Don't be taking things out of context. The phone, the Siemens, is what we were talking about. And it was a good phone, man. It was a good Siemens. I use Arch, by the way. Thank you for the heads up. Someone clip that? No. Don't be clipping that, man. What are the baller points for? Exactly nothing right now. Zach getting rage baited to oblivion? Maybe I'm just clip farming the rage bait, man. You just never know. Ooh. I don't know which side to cable comb these because I don't know if I'm vertically mounting or horizontal mounting. I'm gonna guess we're gonna vertically mount it. And if we vertically mount it, that means the combs need to be on that side. Okay. What's better, steak or chicken? Is that a real question or is that like a meme? Is that like genuine curiosity? Because there is only one real answer to that, but like I feel like I'm falling into a trap. I don't trust the internet sometimes. Yeah, wow, the Twitch chat's really tanking over here. You guys are... I might have to switch over to YouTube, man. Zach, please respond to YouTube chat. Dude, I'm on it. YouTube chat, consider yourself up to the plate. Twitch chat seems to be tanking hard right now. So yeah, let's chicken is better. Oh my. That can't be like the first thing I read on YouTube, is it? Chicken's better than steak? What the f... Oh my. Dude, I got little no chat to read right now. What's happening? What was your first PC build? Well, it was in roughly 1996. It was a single core 533 megahertz CPU. I don't remember what the model was, but I do remember it was 533 megahertz, single core. I want to say that I definitely had a floppy drive. I want to say that my hard drive was like a gig. I don't know. I could be messing up that timeline. No GPU. Or no GPU that I remember. I was a little old, man. Actual beige. Not fake beige. Actual beige. Advice for minimizing 1% lows? Is it hardware, software tuning, or both? I mean, it's mostly hardware. Poor 1% lows might not just be like the GPU, even in a GPU demanding title. You could be getting worse 1% lows because the game is installed on a slow drive or an SSD that's failing or not in tip-top shape. You could also be getting low 1% lows from CPU performance. 1% lows can be a whole wide range of things, but it's not like a quick software toggle. I would say it's mostly hardware. Nom giving it out. Tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Okay, all right, the boring part is done. Everything is cable combed and good to go. So the motherboard is prepped. The power supply is prepped. The AIO is prepped. Now it is time to put Lego pieces Lego pieces together inside the FLP02. All right, here's the starting point of the FLP02. Let's get a lay of the land here. Oh, wow. Okay. Some immediate thoughts on the FLP02. Not to keep ragging on it. One thing I like is there are zip tie standoff or zip tie tie down points absolutely everywhere. That I like. Two things I'm gonna tell you right now I absolutely hate. Is this the first FLP02 build? No, everybody got an FLP02 but me. First thing I hate is the depth. That is very, very, very minimal room for cable management. That is super, super tiny. Okay. Not a lot of depth at all. The other thing I don't like is, does this cable management setup look like a $300 case? It's a $300 case, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even get Velcro. I got no channels. I got no like fancy clips. Dude, I don't even have a built-in hub. This is a $300 case, man. Yeah, dude, I don't mean to sound salty about this. Dude, I was the biggest fan of the FLP02 until I actually got one. I genuinely do not think that this is a good case, especially in terms of value. You are literally paying for the fake beige color. Again, if you missed the intro of the stream, this is not real beige. This is fake color beige. Dude, I'm glad they didn't send this to me because we'd have a serious conflict of interest here. It's a fake color beige, but like There are not $300 case features in this case at all, man. Oh, there is a fan hub. Sorry. There is a fan hub. Yeah, I forgot. Thank you. There is a fan hub. My bad. Okay, we do have that going. Maybe that can turn things around. I forgot. It's right here. Yeah. Good call. This is a fan hub. It's okay. Hold on. Let's backtrack officially. Don't be clipping. This is actually a pretty good fan hub. It has 1, 2, 3. It's a 7-port fan hub with I gotta plug in a SATA power cable for this. I hate the location of it. That's a wacky spot. Yeah, that is a terrible spot for a fan hub. Do you know why it's here? Why is the fan hub here? Probably because of point numero uno. There's no depth in this case at all. If they put a fan hub like right here or right here, like sticking out, PWM connector wouldn't even fit. There's no width or no depth here at all. So yeah, that's probably why it's there. But yes, there is a fan hub. If there's any reason not to buy that case, it's reason number 1. The fan hub location? Maybe. Dude, I'm more triggered by the... Well, I'm triggered by the price the most. But after the price, I'm more triggered by about the fake beige than anything. $300 fan hub? Alright, let's see how this looks. Really? Really? Silverstone? I know it seems like I'm nitpicking here, but like 5 zip ties? No Velcro? They did provide the keys for the lock, which is a fun little nifty feat. Yeah, this case is fun. It's fun. It's nostalgic. It is not worth $300 though, man. Not in the slightest. Wow. All right, let's keep building. Let's see how this develops. I have the ping pong game 11 table tennis. I had it on Steam and I played it on Steam with my previous. Let's take out this. It does come with a GPU sag bracket, which I really like. I had 11 table tennis on my previous headset, so I bought it on Steam. But with my new headset, I rebought the game on the Quest store because I wanted to bring my headset to a LAN party so I could play table tennis with somebody else that had a headset. But if I had it on Steam, I would have had to bring a PC with me as well. Well, I did for the LAN party, but not a VR ready PC. So it was just way more convenient to have it directly on the headset. So things like that. Things like that you got to consider. Okay, I'm also going to uninstall these drive bays. Otherwise, our GPU will not fit. So we'll do that now. Open this thing up a little bit. How do I make my PC VR ready? I was just talking about a PC that like has Steam VR installed. You also have to have the Meta software installed, like ready to go. Not like I'm not talking about hardware or anything. It was just not ready to play. VR games. Add a disk drive? No, we don't need a disk drive, man. I think we're fine. Do you see a future where all consumer file storage becomes cloud-based? That's out. All consumer file? No. No, I mean... I see more and more people using cloud-based. but not to the point where it's 100% exclusively cloud-based. Is that whole case metal? No. The front panel's plastic. This is all plastic. All the internal is metal, though. That's probably why it's so expensive. Yeah, all the internal's metal. It's just the plastic. Is this? Yeah, that's metal. Okay. Oh, I need to install that SATA power before I forget. For that fan hub. We gotta get some SATA power up in here. What happened to the giveaway PC? I said at the beginning of the stream, we're still running the giveaway just like normal. The drawing for it is on January 29th, which is 6 weeks from today, which is our normal time period. We just don't have the PC built yet. one of the streams, upcoming streams, will rebuild the PC because we failed on it last time because of the whole Dark Flash mishap thing. We just gotta build it. I'm gonna take all the parts from that build, other than the case, and move it over to a different case. I haven't decided yet. It's an all black 5600 and 9060 XT build. I think we got some RGB options on there. The question is, what case? What black case do you guys want the giveaway PC to be? It can be up to you guys. What do you guys think? The case for the giveaway PC is still undecided. So what do you guys want it to be? Oh, we don't have standoffs. I need some new standoffs, man. The Torrent is a solid case, though. I do like the Torrent. I don't know if I've ever even used it. I mean, that one's old. The Torrent's been out for like 5 years. I do like it. I don't think I ever used it just because it was so expensive. These days, it's not like crazy expensive compared to all these other ridiculous options. I gotta install some standoffs. The Montec XR? Oh, dude, we abused that one. What's the name of the case behind you? That is the Height Y70 Infinite. I have that mouse. Do you? I've been really happy with it. The only thing I don't like about it is the battery life. The battery life has been pretty poor. I gotta recharge that thing more than once a week. Alright. I think it's time to finally get this motherboard installed. Hopefully I put those standoffs all in the right spot. I was guessing. Are we good? Yeah, man, we're good. Okay, wow. This motherboard is bent. Oh my lord. The motherboard is bent. Dude, this is... Oh my gosh. It's not bent to the point where, like, we can't install it. But, like, I don't know if you can see that. This is a renewed motherboard. This is flat on this side. I don't know if you'll be able to tell how much give this has, but look. Look at that. This is how it's like, it's curved upwards. And then this is how much I gotta push it down to get it on the standoff. Oh my god. Yeah, I hope it works. If you missed the intro, I did not intentionally buy a used motherboard. I still don't know if I was scammed or if I just didn't see that it was renewed, but... Or, yeah. I don't know. We'll find out. That is some serious bend, though. Are we sure it's not the case? Yeah, Yeah, I can see the motherboard bent. Duct tape? Yeah, that sounds good. 2 streams in a row of failed PCs? Dude, come on, man. You can't be saying that. We don't know. Dude, this thing could fire right up. We don't know that. Should I test the components outside the case before we install everything? To check? Yeah, yes, that would be a great idea, but am I going to do that? Absolutely not. That is why people do that. But not me, man. Nope, that's not right. What case is that? It's the Silverstone FLP02. That's not it either. Full send, it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's just a bent motherboard. Right now, I'm frantically checking all of the connectors, or all the pins. Everything seems to be straight. It's just the actual PCB is bent. Everything else looks fine, though. Will it straighten over time? We'll find out. Actually, hopefully we don't find out. If this all goes well, this motherboard isn't going to come out of here. So we won't know. That was rage bait? Okay. Thank you. Thank you for the clarification. I appreciate it. How do you feel about the Chiefs eliminated from the playoffs? I'm happy about it. Not because I'm a anti-Chiefs person or a hater. I am only thinking about the route for the Steelers to get to the Super Bowl. What's your favorite motherboard manufacturer? I don't have one. I buy based off of value, and I buy based off of individual models, never like, oh, it's this brand, so I'm gonna buy it. That's just not... I don't factor that in to the equation. Are you running Linux with this build? I mean, maybe one day, but the first use of this PC is for our LAN party at the office on Tuesday of next week. We have a LAN party. So I'm going to be running Windows during that for sure. But as of right this second, I do not know what I'm doing with this PC after the LAN party. Because I already have a sleeper build. With the real case. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this one yet. How big is the LAN party? We have 8 people at the office. So 8 of us. ZTT has 9 employees, but one of them is remote. So 8 of us. Giveaway? I don't know about that, man. I want it. I'm gonna be honest, man. I want this build. I need to come up with an excuse to keep it. Hold on, man. We got camera angles for this stuff. What am I doing here? There we go. I'm gonna try. If it doesn't plug in, I'm probably gonna bend it even worse, but I think it'll work. Oh man, I don't. Oh, it's good. It's good. I didn't think that was gonna work. Yeah, that's good. Nice. All right, that's all plugged in. And then this is for the sys fan. We'll go bottom for this one. Oh wait, there is no. Oh, there's one over here. Actually, I'm gonna replug this over here. I'm gonna move the front panel over to here, just so that route is shorter. And then I'll plug this fan over here because that's nice and short route there as well. I'm always trying to minimize how visible the cables are. You want the cable to come out from the very closest grommet or hole in the case. That way you don't really see it from the front. Everything is plugged in now. We just got to do a round of cable management. And then we'll install the rest of the stuff. Is this the FLP02? Yes. Were you surprised when Lando won? No, I mean, I wasn't surprised. That was the expected outcome. Even down to, like, who won and what place Lando got. That was expected. I was rooting for Max. But no, I mean, that's what I thought would happen in Abu Dhabi. It would have been insane to see Max win though, man. That would have been crazy. Would you drink a gamer yogurt? A gamer Gogurt? Depends how much they were paying me, man. Like for free? No. I don't know anything about gamer Gogurts. Should I? Maybe I'm missing out, man. Am I missing out on the whole... Would you ever chug a whole tub of G Fuel? I don't think I've ever even had G Fuel, but no. As crazy as that sounds, no, I would never do that. What CPU you got? It's a 9800 X3D. Gamer Gogurt equals tube of thermopaste. Oh, well, when you put it like that, maybe a reconsider. Have you watched Queso? Is that how you say his name? I know who you're talking about, the TikToker. I haven't been on the TikTok platform. Like, I don't open the app. No, I take that back. I do open the app maybe like once a week, once every other week, just to check DMs. Because some people I still do talk to, like other creators via TikTok. But no, I haven't. He's a streamer? I didn't know he streamed. Are you talking about the dude that's like Carter PCs? Isn't that him? He has a very similar style than Carter PCs. He doesn't do TikTok anymore? Really? Am I talking about the same guy? Maybe I'm talking about somebody else. Yeah, I must be talking about somebody else. The big guy with the red beard? Nope, that's not who I'm talking about. I don't know who you're talking about. No. Case is built like a case? Wow. What, is he a PC builder? He's live right now, check him out. Dude, like, no offense. I'm sure he's worth checking out, but like, I'm kind of busy, man. Check him out right now. Come on, man. Dude, I got PCs to build here, man. Good reactions when he plays horror games. I mean, he sounds like a fun guy. I don't watch horror anything, to be honest. Not movies, video games, or streamers. It doesn't sound like my my cup of tea, man. Check him out after the stream? Okay. Okay. Come on, just 10 seconds? Okay. Am I even talking about like a real person at this point? Am I being like trapped or rage baited? Who are we talking about? I have no idea. I have no idea, but if somebody wants me to watch him that bad, then it's probably something controversial. It's rage bait? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, man. Just focus on building? Dude, I'm dialed in over here, man. None of that's phasing me. We're dialed, man. We even got some cable management going. A little bit worried about the case depth, even with that little bulge there, but we'll be able to route the 24 pin that way. I mean, dude, we're good, man. We're dialed in over here. We do have a lot of steps to go, though. We got to get the power supply in here, the AIO in here. Like, this is... We got our work cut out for us, but... So far, so good. Now we can cut all these zip ties. Try not to cut anything important. Okay. Dare I say that's some progress, man. They're all too short to like route straight. But other than that, it is what it is. All right, let's install the AIO. Oh, we got to be careful because I can't fit the plastic didn't fit on here. So at this point, we might as well put on the AM4 bracket. We want to make sure that we don't mess up this thermal paste, though. That's going to be crucial here. All right, let's get out our... Where's my AIO screws? There we go. Big Papa Zach, when do you think Ramageddon is going to simmer down and prices get back to normal? Please. Okay. I have no insider information, just for the record. I don't think we will ever see RAM prices back to where they were. I just don't. Do I think that they will go down? Yes. All right, what we got to figure out now is how we get this AIO to fit in here without messing up my thermal paste. Does this just like go in here? Hold on, let's route some cables first. Actually, hold the phone. There's one trick I want to do first. I really don't want to mess up this thermal paste. I don't know how I'm not going to mess this up, though. This is going to get messed up. Okay. One thing I want to do is a quick zip tie of these cables back here. Just to keep them tucked out of the way. I forgot that I do this with this AIO. Otherwise, these cables are going to droop down on the back of the AIO, and you won't really be able to reach it. So we can... It might just be that one. Yeah. Yeah, that's all we need to do. Just that one. Just so that doesn't droop down and look ugly. Okay. Now let's try to install this. If you finish the PC by 11, I will continue my subscription. I appreciate the offer, but I don't think that's a great ROI move for me, man. I think the ROI points to I get paid more the longer the stream is. I appreciate it. It's tempting. Do I have to uninstall something here? I don't think this is going to work. That looks riveted. I don't know if I can remove that. Is there a way to get this installed? I don't know if this is possible. With the way I'm doing it. Come on, man, you can do it. I feel like there's a way. This would be way easier if I wasn't worried about messing up this thermal paste. I should probably just remove it at this point. What happens if I... Thinking about this bracket right here. There's screws right here. I don't know what happens if I remove them. It looks like this piece is riveted down to the piece below it. I'm not sure, though. Let's just unscrew it. Oh, Carson's back with the $20 super chat now. Says, I want to use a KVM switch for my old second PC, a streamer build. It has a Gigabyte AB350 gaming motherboard, a 6 gig 1060, 4 sticks of 16 gigabyte RAM, a Ryzen 3 1300, plus an unused M.2 slot, using an HDD RAID system. Thoughts? I don't think that PC would be great with the way it is. I would definitely recommend getting an SSD for it. You do not want to install Windows on an HDD, whether it's in a RAID or not. That is not gonna help you in that regard. Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. I guess I can uninstall this whole thing. So definitely get an SSD. A Ryzen 3 1300 is a very underperforming CPU these days. It might be good as like a little backup second PC, but like for streaming, I don't know, man. It's not in a great spot. You could definitely get some use out of the PC for something. I just don't know how well that can stream these days. That could be a tough one. I wish I could participate in the giveaway, but I live in Asia. It's a worldwide giveaway, man. Now I will only pay to ship it to the United States. Dude, that did not do anything. I will only pay to ship it in the United States. Dude, this might be a complete waste of time. I almost messed up the thermal paste. There we go. If an international viewer wins, you just have to pay for shipping. But it is a worldwide giveaway, man. Okay, that's removed. I don't know if that was 100% necessary, but I feel like it was. Okay, this is still here, hanging on for dear life. I don't know if that was the correct order of operations, but we're here. Okay, so now we need to install... Okay, I think the play might actually be to install the... Yeah. No. No, it's not. Let's do it this way. Okay. Now this fits in here. And that can just hang like this. And then we install the radiator. And then we install that panel back on. Dude, I think we're good, man. I think we're still dialed. Just took a while. I think we're still good. What's your opinion on the 16 gig 9060 XT versus the 7800 XT? That's not the right comparison. The 7800 XT is better. It's not new, but it has better performance. The 9060 XT 16 gig compares to the 7700 XT, not the 78. And the 78 is probably more expensive because it's better. But I mean, either one is a solid choice. I'm surprised the AIO fits in this case. Yeah, I'm starting to regret that choice, but probably should have just gone with an air cooler, but we're here. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest. Okay. Oh, you can't see anything. No, you still can't see anything. I guess we're sticking with that one. Is that the Corsair Nautilus AIO? Yeah. It's the Nautilus LCD. We use the Nautilus often. We have a couple builds, I think. Yeah, I think we have 2 builds on our pre-builds that use it. It's very reliable, like very standard, all black, super clean. This is just the screen version, which I've never used before. Papa Zach, do you play golf? No. I have golfed. I used to play golf in high school. Actually, I've gone through phases of golf. Like when I was in the military, I had a couple buddies that I would golf with a good bit. I haven't. I don't think I've golfed a single time since becoming a parent. I don't think so. That was one of those hobbies that was like hanging on for dear life. And as soon as I had a kid, it was like, nope, that one's got to go. Okay. The radiator is installed. Let's get this, the AIO block installed now, shall we? Okay. Let's do that now, then we'll try to reinstall that case. The bowling was sus? Okay, that's a weird take. Wii Bowling is like a unanimous goated game. What are you talking about? Sus? In what way is Wii Bowling sus? Sounds, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That just sounds like an immediate skill issue. If you think Wii Bowling is sus. I think we just install it like this. Right? What about Mario Kart? We couldn't afford Mario Kart. I never had it. I remember my dad had to work some serious overtime so we could get the Wii for my Christmas gift. And I didn't get a Wii game, I don't think, my entire life. Or my entire childhood. I think I was on Wii Sports the entire time. So the rich kids had the Mario Kart, man. That wasn't for me. Nice bald spot, thank you. I'm working on it. Okay. The good news is that is somewhat on there. The bad news is the other two screws fell on the ground. I do see them though. We're good. We're not completely cooked, other than my head. I don't see a bald spot. It's there, man. You just gotta look. Alright. AIO is almost installed. It is not looking too shabby. Bald spot is an heirloom from your grandpa? That's a good way to think of it. Were you ever into the RC hobby? Dude, I was, man. Multiple phases. I think, speaking of hobbies you had to give up as a parent. Alright, I messed up big time. I don't know if we're going to be able to connect that power cable. That's going to be a tough one, man. We might have to take out the AIO for that one, but other than that, we might be good. That power connector is going to be real tough. Thoughts on Black Ops 7? I am happy that I finally convinced myself not to buy the latest Call of Duty. I have purchased every call. Well, no, I take that back. We did buy it for the benchmarking account, but I didn't buy it twice for my own account. This is the first time in probably a decade that I haven't bought the latest Call of Duty. And I am really, really, really glad that I didn't. I'm thrilled about that, actually. Missing out? No, man. I don't think so. With Battlefield? Dude, I'm good, man. Battlefield 6 hit at least my sweet spot this year. That's all I need. I'm good. I'm still playing Black Ops 2. Should I buy a new AIO or Battlefield? I am not a Battlefield guy. Like, I have typically never really enjoyed Battlefield. I just think they did a really good job with this one. But if you need an AIO, do that. I don't know how badly your AIO your CPU cooling situation is. You're gonna have to make that judgment call for yourself, man. I don't know the details. Do you play AAA gacha games for benchmarking? I don't entirely know what that means. What is an example of a AAA gacha game? I thought gacha games were like mobile games. Okay. Is there anything else I gotta do before the power supply? Oh yeah, this panel. Yeah, that's fine. We'll just reinstall that. This goes right back in here. Like this. I definitely don't remember what screws to use, so that'll be fun. Wow, I don't remember at all. What's your go-to beer? I mean, I'm definitely a hazy IPA guy. But I don't have one go-to hazy IPA. I always enjoyed beer just for the aspect of trying new beer. I was never the type of person that would just keep buying the same beer over and over again. Part of that quote-unquote hobby was just trying new stuff. Ever try Helltown? Yeah, I've had Helltown. I think I've had a few of them. Super Bowl prediction? Ooh. I would have said Steelers and Rams up until... Didn't the Rams just get blown out 2 weeks ago? So the Rams might not be realistic. I don't know, man. 49ers? 49ers look good. 49ers and Steelers? Maybe. There's not a dominant NFC. There's not a clear cut. I would have said Packers, but they just lost Parsons. Yeah, that's a tough one. I mean, the AFC is easy. But the NFC is not nearly as easy as the AFC is. Eagles? Dude, I would pay serious money to see an all-PA Super Bowl. I already told my wife that we're going to go to the Super Bowl if the Steelers actually go. She is a huge Bad Bunny fan. And I'm like, dude, we can just get the Super Bowl tickets and kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We'll be set. Did you ever get caught making YouTube videos in the military? No. I don't even think anybody in the military, when I was in the military, knew. I was a closet YouTuber. I never told anybody in the military. Yeah, I don't think so. Definitely not caught. I mean, I had a house. Yeah, I don't think so. Not that I remember. I could be misremembering. I don't remember ever talking about YouTube to anybody in the military. We would have friends come over to the house a lot, and I would hide all my stuff. Because at that point I had 30 subs, you know, making very cringy videos like most people start. Yeah, I don't remember talking about it to anybody. Take care of these cables real quick. And then we should be good. Definitely one thing I disagree on with Zach, sleeper PCs don't appeal to me. Sorry to hear that, man. I have such good memories of 1990s PC gaming that like this is like peak nostalgia for me. There's not many things that provide nostalgia for me. Sleeper PCs is definitely one of them. I'm not a fan of like when people build a sleeper PC inside like just a regular black Dell Optiplex or something like that. I don't like those. But the beige 90s cases, that I like. That I really like. Back in my day PC? Exactly. Yeah, this is peak nostalgia for me. Alright, let's get this power supply installed. I'm very worried about this. I don't think I'm gonna be able to plug in that CPU power connector. But we shall see. I might have to uninstall some things to make that happen. Oh, I love how much room. I love how big this PSU basement is, though. That is a nice change of pace. Dillo with the Twitch Prime sub. Damon also. Silver Eagle, all with the Twitch Prime subs. Thank you. Physical X8 CPUs are actually becoming popular. There are several, like RTX 5060s, where the PCIe length is only 8, which is very funky the first time you see it. Past my bedtime? Dude, me too, man. Me too. Okay. Got the power supply mounted. I do need to hurry this up because my voice is being damaged and I'm going to see family this weekend. So we gotta hurry this up. That way I don't completely destroy my voice. Even though it's already destroyed. Okay. What time zone are you in? Eastern. I'm in Pittsburgh. What time is it? Oh my god. It's 11:18. Destroyed from rage bait. I know, man. I let the rage bait destroy my voice today. That is not sharp at all. Okay, we gotta somehow route a SATA power to that fan hub that we were talking about. There's the fan hub right here on the back side of this panel thing, and there's a SATA power there. Very, very weird spot to route a SATA power cable. It's like right next to the 24 pin. But we're gonna do it because we have to. This is very weird, actually. Okay. That's plugged in. Is that a Silverstone retro PC? Yeah, it's the Silverstone FLP02. Their new retro case. Well, I don't know if you can consider it new. I feel like it's been out for a while now. It's just been unavailable. Okay, that's plugged in. And then the true test of today. Not my voice. The true test is actually plugging in this 4+4 for the CPU. I don't think this is possible, but it very well might be. Oh wow, I might actually, oh, might have spoke too soon. I might get lucky. Yeah, this is possible. I can do this. Yeah, that was not that bad. It's not in yet though, but there it is. Okay, we're good. That is plugged in. That saves a significant amount of time. And then we just have to route the GPU power cables now. Went to Micro Center in Phoenix the day it opened and I got a cool mug. Do you have any Micro Center merch? No, I don't, man. I'm jealous. That's cool. I was in Phoenix a couple months ago, but they weren't opened yet. Start cable managing some of this stuff. Went to the St. David's Micro Center today. It's 20 minutes away. Nice. That was my old stomping ground. When we were stationed in New Jersey. We were right across the river in Jersey. So I would go to that Micro Center a good bit. Okay. Zach the bald spot? Sorry. Okay, that's not gonna work. We'll round it down here. The St. David Micro Center is so small. Yeah, it's not one of the bigger ones. That's for sure. Okay, now we have to worry about the bulge here. So I'm gonna route these cables over here instead, and we will have like 2 lanes going. 2 lanes of cables. Sorry about the bald spot. Like this. And then these can route down this way. Like so. It looks so weird with the SATA. The SATA here. You never see a SATA power cable all the way up here. That's very weird. Very unorthodox. Zach spot? I like that. We can make that a thing. Okay, I think that's it, man. Now we just gotta see if the GPU works, or fits. Vertically. That is not terrible cable management. That is actually not all that bad. Right? Alright, let's see if this GPU works. Okay. The goal is to vertically mount it. If you guys missed it, these are 3D printed panels, which is why I love this XFX Quicksilver 9060X or 9070 XT. I am aware that it is not the same beige as the case. I've already explained my frustrations with that. The case itself is not true beige. It is a fake beige. But I still think the beige panel is gonna look good. Excuse me. Oh, I need that. Oh, I should have left that on. My bad. What filament? Beige color? I bought a bunch of filament. From eSun, Elegoo, etc. This was the closest one. No filament had it because this is not real beige. This is fake beige. No filament was close. It's sad beige, yeah. Yeah, it's sad. The case looks more gray. It's like green. There's like a green tint to it. Okay, let's see if this fits. Oh, wow, it does. Oh, wow, this is gonna fit. Yeah, that's gonna fit, man. Nice. That will fit. Sick. Okay. So since we know it'll fit, we need our riser cable. Which I don't know where I put. Where is my riser cable? There it is. That GP looks so good. I honestly enjoy the lack of RGB. Yeah, I actually really like the aesthetics just because you can make it any color you want. Here's a riser cable. It's just a Gen 4. It's just going to allow us to plug in to the GPU slot on the motherboard. And then this plugs into the bottom of the GPU as if it were plugged into the motherboard. So we can do that now. It's like an extension cable for a motherboard. Like so. And then this goes into the vertical GPU slot of the case. And then I just kind of screw that down. This would look so good if the beige was the same color, but... Alright, I can't see. I can't believe that fits. I was surprised. I was starting to think that wouldn't fit. That actually does. And we might actually want to use the little GPU support bracket that I got for it. Okay. It looks like it doesn't fit. Yeah, I mean, it's like hitting the edge, but it's fine. Dude, that looks cool. That looks real cool. All right, let's plug in those power cables. Where did I route those up from? There we go. Got the power cables. Let me zoom out a little bit. There we go. Power cables right here. It's hard to see and plug these in, but we got this. Temu beige, yeah. You guys let me know if it should be the off beige color or should I just make the GPU black? I have the black panels too. We could just make it all black since the beige doesn't match. I think it might look good enough that we keep the off beige, but I'm not 100% sure. Black? Oh, you guys are thinking black? Yeah, we can do that. The off beige isn't hitting it. Okay, everybody is saying black. We can do that. Just struggling to plug in this power cable. Oh my god. What am I doing? Keep the Temu beige. This is real beige. This is the Temu beige. This is the real one. Don't let the case fool you, man. This is not real beige. It's the case's fault, not the filament. Maybe I should have plugged this in first. What the fudge? What is happening here? Let's plug in the other one first. Try this one. Okay, that one worked instantly. Is this on the wrong side? That might have been on the wrong side. Yeah, I think it was. That case is khaki with a hint of green. Yeah, it has like a green tint to it, which is why it looks fake. It's one of my disappointments with the FLP. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. It looks really silly right here. It looks worse on camera. It's actually like a perfectly it fits fine. But we can either do that or hopefully I can take this off while it's still on here. I thought I could. I don't want to break the GPU. I could definitely take this off. Oh man. I don't want to break the GPU. I don't think I can take it off. And I definitely don't want to break the plastic. Yeah, we gotta uninstall it. I can leave all the connectors on though. Beige 200%? Really? Beige or black? That was supposed to stay. I thought that had enough support on there. Okay. Well, that's basically what it looks like black without the black panels. You think black looks better? Wow. Everyone's saying black. Alright, I guess we'll go black. That's a shame. Much better? Really? That's a shame. Okay. Can you stay? Where did I put those black panels? That's a shame. Black is the way? Okay. There we go. What's happening here? Stuck on something. Don't know what. There we go. Still very confused at what's going on. If it was the same, yeah, if it was the same beige color, that would have looked so good. That's a shame. Okay. Side panel vented. Why? You sound tired? My voice is fried. I'm just trying to make it out of here so I don't lose my voice for the weekend. Holy rage bait? Why would they give us the option? Oh, dude, what am I doing, man? This should just be horizontally mounted. There's no vent. I mean, like, there's no vent for this if you actually have the side panel installed. So it's not the end of the world, but it's also glass, so you can actually see it. Okay, there it is. There's our sleeper build. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty sick though. Even all black. Let's remove this. There we go. That still does look clean though. It's just all black inside. That actually looks really cool. Painful with the 300 bit, he says, even though the colors aren't perfect, I don't hate it. Those old cases were never 100% the same colors anyway. That's true. Beige panel, horizontally mounted, that could look cool too. I'll play around with it. But I gotta go, guys. My voice is, I gotta save it. We got some family Christmas stuff we're doing this weekend, doing some traveling. Thank you guys very much for tuning in to Thirsty Thursday. I'm not gonna spend the time turning this on and whatnot. Either way, it looks sick. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Thank you for all the support, financial support. Shout out to all the mods that were keeping the chats looking good and whatnot. Hopefully my voice recovers so we can stream next week.